After rethinking about how the scientists got into the drone's headquarters, I admit that I was wrong. You see, my past theory was that the scientists got into the drone's headquarters through the Highway 35 portals, which made sense at the time. However, I found out it is revealed at the start of ignition that the portals to Highway 35 closed when the realms opened, thereby making my theory impossible. In relation to this question, other questions need to be answered. How did Galorum get on Earth to find the AcceleRacers? How did Galorum invade the Hot Wheels city in the first place, and how was Kadim captured? All of these questions involve and relate to Hot Wheels City that turned into the drone's headquarters, the drones, and of course, Earth. And so my brain began to tick, began to theorize the possibilities. If the scientists couldn't use the portals to enter the drone's headquarters, and those same portals were closed because of the opening of the realms, how would both the drones and the scientists reach both of their destinations if their places aren't in the same dimension? If I really think about it, the drones literally just pull up to the AcceleRacers on Earth with no problem, despite potentially being in another dimension, i.e. Hot Wheels City. Because if Wild told them the coordinates to the AcceleRacers and the drones literally just drove there, it means that they are on the same planet, because the portals don't work since the Wheel of Power opened the realms. Well, my answer to that, my theory, is that they are in the same dimension. They are both on Earth, and there are several parts to this theory. The first part is quite simple. You see, in the fourth leg of the world race, as we see in Hot Wheels City and the Wheel of Power, are surrounded by a biome. An icy biome. You know where else has an icy biome? The place where Galorum and her drones were abandoned. As we can clearly see in the origins of the drone scene during the Ruins realm, they were brought to an icy biome, potentially in the same area as Hot Wheels City. You know yet another place that's full of ice? The Ice Realm. If we look at the textures of the Ice Realm and where the drones were brought to, they look very, very similar, if not identical. It also can't be a coincidence that Taro Kitano, when he's knocked out, has a full, perfect, clear image of Galorum in his vision, despite never actually seeing nor interacting with her, from what we can tell. The last time he could have plausibly saw Galorum was when she was actually hot and didn't look like an old grandma, and even then, he didn't actually see her. Usually when a vision of someone occurs, it means that that person you have a vision of was there in the past, meaning that Galorum was in the Ice Realm before Taro, and the only way that this can be explained, the only reasonable answer I can come up with, is that they were there when they were abandoned by the AcceleRacers. It's also not out of reason that the AcceleRacers could reuse their legs for the realms, as in one of the World Race comics, when Banji takes on one of his shortcuts, vines start attacking the vehicles. Vines that look like they're formed from the monster in the Swamp Realm, potentially meaning that the second leg of the World Race is close to the Swamp Realm. In regards as to why Galorum didn't just invade Hot Wheels City to begin with, like before Highway 35, it could be just because she needed a human to take and return the wheel, meaning that because robots couldn't, she wanted to intercept the wheel and therefore followed the wheel back to Hot Wheels City once it was taken. You know another thing? Galorum is still somehow on Earth to begin with, during Highway 35, which could mean that since the drones were abandoned on Earth, and particularly on that icy place, the icy place which could be the Ice Realm, which is part of the fourth leg of the world race of Highway 35, the fourth leg having Hot Wheels City, potentially means that the Ice Realm and Hot Wheels City are on Earth, answering how Galorum was able to invade Hot Wheels City, how the scientists got to the drone's headquarters, and how Galorum was able to get to the AcceleRacers, which means that the portals to the Hot Wheels City are just quick travel to that place. But you know one question that still needs to be answered? How did Kadim get captured? Well, you know what happens in the Realms Realm episode segment? It's revealed that the drones are literally in the Storm Realm. And then what? Galorum and the drones are cast out of the Storm Realm, and then what? They drop into an icy biome, and judging by what happened, it seemed like they dropped there from the track of the Storm Realm rather than teleporting through a portal to the Ice Realm. And you know what supports this? Kadim literally falling from the Storm Realm and somehow getting captured. And remember how in the Storm Realm there were lights as Kadim was falling down? Yeah, that kinda looks like Hot Wheels City. Hot Wheels City, in which has been transformed to the drone's headquarters, which explains how Kadim was captured. Which means triangulating all of this and linking everything together means that the Storm Realm is above the Ice Realm. The Ice Realm is part of the fourth leg of the world race, and since this could be the case with the theory, Hot Wheels City is in the vicinity of both the Storm Realm and the Ice Realm, all of which are on somewhere on Earth. Evident in turn explains everything. How the drones invaded Hot Wheels City, how the drones invaded the Accelerodrome, how the drones captured Kadim, and how the Silencers got into the drones' headquarters. In conclusion, the Ruins Realm segment indicates that the Storm Realm is above the Ice Realm, supported by the fact that Taru had a vision of Galorian within the Ice Realm. The Ice Realm is near to, or a part of the fourth leg of the world race, meaning that Hot Wheels City is also there on Earth, explaining how Galorian and the Silencers access various places without the portals, and finally, supporting this, Kadim was captured by the drones because the Storm Realm is above the drones' headquarters. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Thanks for watching.